wait 1,000 days, you never wait for me, you never wait for me. Even when I ran away, you're all that I could see, you're all that I could see. When I could hardly walk on my own, I had to lift myself out of the trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? You're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right, you're all that you, right, you're all that you, I had you gone. I'm right, you're all that you.
Alright guys, we're in Smoky Mountains National Park. We're in the Pigeon Forge area. That's where we're staying at the RV campground up there. There's a nice river that we can float right through. And Abby's playing in the creek. We're right outside of Gatlinburg and the Smoky Mountain National Park itself. Just kind of hanging out for a week. And yeah, should see a lot of sights. Pulled in last night. And just kind of relaxing today. Yeah, should be fun. Alright guys, we're in downtown Gatlinburg on the boulevard right in the back of my Jeep Gladiator. And my stepdad's driving it. Abby's riding back here. You can see the mountains in the back. It is packed down here, wall to wall people. Parking down here is like $20. And it is pretty sweet. Downtown Gatlinburg, right at the end of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Alright guys, we're up here hiking on Clingmans Dome in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We stopped, I don't even know if we're halfway yet, but the trail's the elevation's pretty difficult, even for experienced people. You go up pretty steep. We stopped by this pine tree over here and just taking a break on our way up. Everybody that's coming down is saying that the views are definitely worth it once you get about halfway up the trail. So we're literally on top of the mountains up here. This is our first hike in the national park. You can see the mountains just beyond the trees. We're on one of the tallest points in the eastern coast of the United States, so we'll get more footage when we're at the top. Alright guys, we are on the Appalachian Trail. It's absolutely beautiful. We could keep hiking this and spend probably all day on it, but we're taking a bypass trail. There's all sorts of little trails off the Appalachian Trail to explore, and this is like great because we're on top of the mountain still, by the dome. And yeah, you could just take all these bypass trails down through the mountain. We're taking one back to the parking lot, so instead of going all the way up the massive super incline elevation of the paved trail from the parking lot, the bypass trail that we're on now will take us straight back to the parking lot. It should be less of an incline. It is a little more rockier though, because it's not paved. So yeah, but definitely recommend it, guys. It's great. It's absolutely a life-changing experience, and we get to say we walked on the Appalachian Trail now. All right, we're now working our way up to Grotto Falls waterfall. It's just a short 1.4 mile trail. Parking was pretty hectic, so got to come early if you want good parking, or park along the edges. We had quite a little hike to get just to the trailhead, so we're gonna keep walking, see the grotto, and yeah, get some good video of it.
Trench below. Haven't I suffered enough to let you go? Right through all that you, I had you gone. I'm right through all that you, right through all that you, I had you gone. I'm right through all that you.
We just got done with Anakeesta. Pretty decent views. Good views of all around Gatlinburg, Smoky Mountains. But now as we're coming down the gondola, or the chair-dola, I guess is what they call it, you can see the Smoky Mountains. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, but the Smoky Mountains are very smoky right now. You have the perfect view of the Smoky Mountains. It's starting to rain even more. And it's getting windy. Alright, we're getting soaked in the Smoky Mountains right now, going down the gondola for Anakeesta. About halfway down, it started pouring rain. You can't even see the mountains now. It's kind of fun. It's really cold and wet. I'm soaked. Everybody's soaked. They're not even letting people up on the gondolas anymore, but everybody's that was on them is still going down, so we're getting completely soaked. But it is, I guess it's one of those experiences. We're in Tuckaleechee Caverns, finishing up the end of the tour, and it is absolutely amazing in here. Very, very cool. Temperature stays the same all year round. Rivers that flow through here, waterfalls. It's pretty amazing. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the area.
This formation was once an active waterfall that helped carve out the caverns. It had a flowstone that grew at the base of it, all the way to the top up here, about 85 feet above us. Eventually, this flowstone outgrew that entire waterfall itself, leaving us with this beautiful formation and a reminder of what you